right. So after Sedona,
After Williams,
we went to the Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. I don't know why I just said we were going to Sedona next. We went to the Grand Canyon. Is my hair crazy?
It's a little like... Okay. It's cool.
It's cool, asshole. So we go to the Grand Canyon and so you don't have to that fucking face, dude. Okay, you don't have to. I don't think you need the fucking headphones for this one.
Oh, you got a video from our balcony?
Yeah, from our balcony.
Oh.
The old people and the zombies.
Oh, yeah. Look at all of them.
Just randomly. Like, I'm standing out there, like, just hitting my vape pen.
But it's like, so a tour bus obviously pulled up.
Yeah. Like,
but I want to know how they knew where to go, because that was all a fence right there. So how do they know in the dark?
Yeah, they just kept fucking walking. Like, they just started walking, and it was just a fucking horde of them. It was like fucking old zombies. Like, I don't know what was going on.
Probably old Asian zombies.
No.
Oh, white people?
White.
Oh.
It was
Germans.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, yeah. It was just crazy. I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah, they just keep going all the way through over here, and like, I don't know where they were going, but it was funny. And so, but yeah, the Grand Canyon was amazing. It was a painting. Like, there's no, like, to me, it wasn't real. You know what I mean? Like, just how beautiful it was.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And we did almost an 8-mile hike.
I know. And we saw elk, and we got pet mules. And
mules, not donkeys.
Yes, mules.
Because those are...
We thought the elk were mules the whole time. And then your mom was like, nope.
The mules are a crossbred between a horse and a donkey.
Yeah.
And those are what people can rent to carry all their shit down into the Grand Canyon.
A mule is a horse's ass. Mm-hmm. Mm. So, yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to ride a fucking mule down into the canyon.
No, I think it carries your stuff.
I've heard it's both. Like, you can ride them and it can carry you.
Yeah, I'm not, because they like to walk on the edge.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't trust myself. But yeah, no, it was really,
be like
really
me
awesome.
As a passenger the whole time.
Yeah, it was good. It was very cool. It was breathtaking, and we got to see the male, like the buck elk,
the crazy ass horns.
Yeah, and I have a lot of fucking shit to work on right now. I know that sounds ridiculous, but with doing Till Death and then Whiskey Capitalist, which we just did an episode with Josh LaCash from Wrong Opinion and Censored.tv and InfoWars and all that. We just did an episode with him, so that was kind of cool. And with all that stuff going on, and then we're bringing Sean's show Sipping with Sean to the network and Movies America. So I have a lot, and I have to do like the intro and the countdown and the logos and like everything for it. So it's like,
excuses is all I'm hearing.
You know what? Shut it. But yeah, no. So a lot of stuff to come back to. You had the work to come back to, and I got a bunch of stuff to do when we came back too. So it was nice to have the recharge of the batteries. And then also I got a bunch of footage and, all that stuff from the trip. So I'm going to put together a vlog for it. But once I put that together, I'll make sure I, send out posts and everything, because it has all the stuff we're talking about. Well, not all of it, but most of the stuff we're talking about right now is all going to be in it. It's pretty damn good.
I think one of my favorite things about where we went is in the evening, like the smell of the pine trees combined with the fire.
Yeah.
Like
it was very
people
cool.
are cooking and you just smell, see all the little fires everywhere, and just that smell is like, you feel like you're totally on vacation.
So, Tusayan was the name of the city, right? Tusayan.
So right outside the south entrance to the Grand Canyon.
It's like 5 minutes from the fucking entrance. But in Tusayan, bring your own food or get it somewhere else, because they have Wendy's, which was horrible. And then the fries were good. The fries and the Frosty, those were good. Burgers were shit. What'd you think? Because you hadn't had Wendy's in a while.
Yeah. So for me, I can't really compare it well because like, I haven't had Wendy's in years. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what it was supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
All I know is that you're talking about Wendy's. And so I immediately thought of baked potato, which is what I was planning to get. And I never got it. And then I immediately thought of our next area we went to. And that potato, now I want a potato.
We should get a potato before we go to chicken.
So random.
But no, Wendy's was horrible. And then we went and we got Pizza Hut the next night. It was our vacation. I know we're all about eating healthy on this fucking podcast, but it was our vacation, so go fuck yourself. Pizza Hut, that we went in there with 10 minutes before they closed.
We were the jackasses that we didn't know what time they closed because the internet was shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much everywhere in Arizona.
Yeah, it was horrible. I had to use my fucking hotspot. And no TV would plug into my laptop so we could watch fucking Game of Thrones. The entire trip.
That was
every TV.
That was just the universe telling us you shouldn't be. But that's how we wound down in the evening.
Yeah, exactly. Just watch an episode of Game of Thrones, whatever. But it was
the Grand Canyon was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, awesome.
I really like hiking, and like when we did that long walk, like the South Rim Trail, that was so beautiful. Having the pine trees on the one side, seeing elk, and then literally we were feet from the edge of the canyon. It was so beautiful, and that really really inspired me to like be back out hiking again.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not a huge hiker, but like doing that, it made me think about it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, no, it was really cool to be out in nature, and it's just nice to be out. And there were a couple funny little squirrels that were out there, and like funny little animals and stuff.
There weren't as many squirrels as I've seen before.
But that one that just popped out of the little hole.
They're so cute and fat.
It's funny. I got
cute. Feed me.
I got a couple of funny.
I mean, that's what's funny about this vacation, because we didn't go to like New York City or any big city where it's like you have all this stuff available to you. Mm-hmm. So it's like it was kind of in a rural area.
Yeah.
So we had either shit Wendy's food, or we had like we ate at that restaurant, the brewery or whatever it was, pub, grill, whatever it was, in Grand Canyon. Mm-hmm. But it was like, literally we paid almost $60 for two Angry Orchards. Mm-hmm. My salad was pretty good. I had like a chicken salad of some sort. But your little mini pizza.
Wait, when?
The Grand Canyon, I think it was our last night there. After we did our long hike and we rode the bus to get down to the village.
Yeah.
And then we went to the restaurant there.
Oh yeah, the little pub or
whatever they call it.
Tavern or whatever.
Tavern.
Yeah.
So it was like you paid so much. Like we paid so much money for food on vacation, like ridiculous amounts that I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, so it was
for like mediocre food. It wasn't even like, oh my God, that was amazing. Yeah. It was like, I can't believe I just paid that.
I have sustenance now. You know what I mean? But yeah, so the Grand Canyon was great, and then we went to Sedona, and Sedona I think is my favorite part of the trip because there were so many cool things there, like the obviously the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon. Is visually, stunning and amazing and beautiful. But Sedona had the visually like awesome views and look with the forest, and then also the big rocks and how it went from red to like limestone or whatever. It was really cool. But there were a lot of cool.
Your shirt?
Yes. I found. So if you can see, it's the best shirt I feel that I've ever had. Get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff. And what's great is that we know each other so well that immediately when both of us saw it, we're like, yep, you're getting that shirt. Yeah, I'm getting that shirt. And the main reason, obviously, because it's fucking hilarious, but I'm an asshole, and I like to make my mother uncomfortable. So when I got this shirt, my first thought was like, yes, I am wearing that walking into my mom and my stepdad's house just so they be like, oh yeah, I got this new shirt. And I'll read it, get in, loser. We're doing, oh, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, why, really? And the lady who I bought the shirt from, she found that quite funny.
Yeah. Sedona is like a weird mix of people to me.
We at least got Chipotle there.
Yeah, that was so tasty.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and by the way...
And the best view ever.
Yeah, okay. And by the way, not only was her voice, like, gone at the beginning of the trip and she started getting it back by Sedona time.
Yeah.
But, like, from the... I think it was the day after... the day that we were leaving Williams when we went to Safeway and it had that spicy-ass fucking chicken and all that super spicy chicken that we bought there in the Safeway.
Oh, yeah.
My lips were... you'll see it on the fucking vlog, but my lips were cracking. It was so dry and like they were so chapped. Like it was to the point where like right up here, it was like bleeding a little bit because it was so fucking bad. So anything spicy was just like a ring of fire, like a butthole, but like on my face. Like it was so bad. It was like eating Taco Bell for fucking 4 days straight and all the Diablo sauce ever. And then what your butthole feels like, that was my mouth anytime anything spicy happened. It was fucking gross. I know that was descriptive. But yeah, so Sedona was awesome. And we went to the Chapel of the Holy Cross, right?
I think so. I think that's what it was called.
So this is cool. Look it up. It's actually a really, really cool area. It was annoying because I was trying to fucking take a picture of the big old Jesus on the cross in the thing. My camera was like so dark it wouldn't take it out. And then of course take my iPhone out. Bing.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? And then the Vortex. That was awesome. And you need to explain what Vortex is because I'm not hippie enough to...
Let's see if I can hear. I'll pull it up. So Vortex, from my understanding, because there's several of them throughout Sedona. It is an area, I think like of kind of like, yeah.
Magnetism kind of thing?
I'm sure it has to do with the natural elements there. Yeah. You kind of, they're all different on what you feel, but let me pull up the actual description.
What I think it is like it's like when there's a full moon, there's more magnetism in the air and more energy or different type of energy in the air. That's kind of what I feel, like the way that I would explain it. But it was a cool fucking hike, and it was the Sedona Airport Mesa Vortex, which is funny because the German with his hand on his dick, he told us to go to the Sedona Airport Mesa.
And my mom told us.
Yeah, so, you know...
Okay, so it says, a vortex is believed to be a special spot on Earth where energy is either entering into the Earth or projecting out of the Earth's plane. Vortexes are found at sacred sites throughout the world. The Great Pyramid in Egypt, for instance, is one. Machu Picchu in Peru, Bali, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
So isn't that cool to think like all those amazing places?
Where all the aliens landed.
And Sedona.
Yeah. And so
So it says, some say Sedona's vortex energy is so powerful that you can actually feel it and that it is powerful enough to help people take giant leaps with their spiritual development. The Native Americans believe that spiritual transformation can occur more quickly and easily in Sedona because the veils to other dimensions are thinner here. Whoa. So
get in, loser. We're doing butt stuff.
Whether or not you believe that energy vortexes actually exist, one thing is for certain. There is something about Sedona that has made people travel here for something more than just its incredible beauty.
Yeah. So, like, basically, one of the things that you were reading to me before we went there was saying that, like, if you stand on the mesa or, like, in the vortex at the highest point, which is really cool because it's like a 360-degree view and so what you were telling me is that like it's like a tingle kind of in your shoulders and like the nape of your neck and like all that. And so we got up there, which you didn't want to go there for a second. You don't want to go up to the top. And I'm like, we made it here. Like, let's just go. And so we finally made it. And we get up to the top and I figured, okay, cool. Like after, you know, taking some pictures and, you know, getting up to the, getting to see kind of all the beauty and stuff, I wanted to stand in the middle and just like, I know I couldn't like do yoga or meditate or do anything like that, but at least just kind of close my eyes and like just woo-saw. You know what I mean? Just release be thinking of anything, being super fucking hippie and gay. And so I stood up there and just closed my eyes for about 10 seconds. And it honestly felt very, very relaxing and like relieving. But what are you finding over there?
This is what I found about it. This is what I had read to you. So it said there are 7 vortexes in Sedona. Mm-hmm. So it says Airport Mesa Sedona vortex is an electromagnetic vortex. That's why you feel the tingling. Mm-hmm. And it says it's the most accessible of all the vortexes with a 360-degree view of Sedona's breathtaking scenery. The Airport Mesa vortex energy is masculine energy, strengthening the internal spirit to take charge of their own lives and live in self-confidence. The forte of the masculine side is the worth that you place on yourself. Placing a high value on yourself influences who you are and fosters strength and confidence in your life and relationships. So that's what you're supposed to take from that energy at that vortex.
Okay, so to be completely honest, that's exactly what because when I was calm, like I was quiet, I was calm, I was trying to clear my head, and then of course, fucking 10 seconds later, there's a group of fucking 10 white over there that are all fucking, they look like they're fucking Karens on vacation. And I don't know, don't touch me. You fucking hit me. Well, and I'm standing there. I'm like, I'm pushing you off of this fucking thing. Like, yeah, exactly. Oops, not sorry. Like, but
the energy in me is telling me to push you off.
But because I was calm and I just had 10 seconds of chill, I didn't kill them. If I didn't, I would have murdered them. But no, so it was pretty relaxing. And honestly, like ever since doing that, I know it sounds hokey and it sounds cheesy, but ever since doing that, like I do feel more calm. I feel more at ease, like less, I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. It just feels, you guys say I'm crazy or whatever, but like it feels good. I feel a lot more positive. I mean, of course I'm human. I'm going to call someone a cunt on the fucking freeway, but at the same time, I feel more confident, I guess. I don't know. So I didn't know that about the that's more of like a
each one of the different vortexes depends on which energy it is.
So and then when we left there, we came back. On the way there, almost got bit by a transformer ant, which that huge fucking red ant. I don't know what it looked like. An ant.
I don't even know if that was an ant.
It was a baby scorpion. I don't know, but yeah. So we get back and there was a dude who he called himself the Fiddler on the Cliff, and he played violin during the sunset every night, which is pretty fucking cool. That's a cool idea. And so he played like The Lion Sleeps Tonight and couple kind of cheesy Disney, whatever. Yeah. And then right as the sunset happened, he started Stairway to Heaven. And, I know. I
was waiting to smell like weed in the air, but I didn't smell anything.
That was later. And so, but it was really cool. And I know Music Store, no Stairway, bro. But like, hearing it just violin and his rendition of it was really fucking cool.
Wait, what do you mean no music store?
You're not allowed to play Stairway to Heaven in a music store.
Why?
Because it's such a played out fucking song. You don't remember from Wayne's World when it's like, no stairway, and there's a sign that says no stairway to heaven? Oh my God. But yeah, since that's going to be our Halloween, we need to fucking watch that movie. Okay, you have to. Because if someone says a line and you don't get it, they're going to be like, take that off. You're not...
I had to take my pass. That's what I'm going to be wearing.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
backstage,
on the hallway.
But yeah, so he played Stairway and he had like a bunch of pedals and stuff and he had like a loop station. So he looped like playing like basically the rhythm of Stairway, like with the like he played that, but just kind of scratching on his violin, so it made like the kind of rhythmic, guitar sound. And then he actually did the whole solo, and like it was fucking good. And so, of course, I'm feeling all positive, feeling all good. I want to like listen to some good music. And so on the way home, we listened to Stairway and then then I listened to Houses of the Holy because
before going to Whole Foods.
yeah. Then we went to Whole Foods. That's right. But, and then, no, Whole Foods was the night before.
What is these?
Okay.
Silly.
Whole Foods was the night before. I think we stopped there for one thing.
Water.
That's right. That was the next day. Anyways, so we'll listen to House of the Holy because that's my favorite Zeppelin album. It's just good all the way through. But and then so we get back and we have these like blood orange Ace Pear ciders.
So good. We need to look for the pumpkin ones.
Yes. You can drink those. I'm good. The blood orange, we had seen them advertised on something. We're like, oh, that looks so good. We should get them. So we found them. And so we had like 3 left. So we had like a couple and I haven't smoked weed since in a year actually. So yay for me. But since our last vacation, which if you guys listened to that episode, I fucked that one up. Sorry. And, yeah, so we're sitting there on the patio and I have like the Bluetooth speaker going with Zeppelin, and then I was just like, let's totally be stoners and play fucking Dark Side of the Moon. So we started playing Dark Side of the Moon, 3 songs into it, and you're all, it smells really good. And then I'm like, oh my God, because we were staying in a timeshare in Sedona. So it was like mostly like older people. Like we were probably the youngest couple there.
It was the Hilton Vacation Resort. Yeah. So it was very much this like
retirement age. Like
older people because it was like a nicer resort.
But
so we had this view of the moon and the stars. It was amazing. It was just dark out there.
And we were in the last building of like the little campus of the thing. So it was literally right there. The forest was right there.
Like literally, and then, you looked down from our balcony and there was just forest. It was amazing.
Coyote a minute away. You could hear bats doing their little sonar shit everywhere. But like, so obviously there was someone that heard Dark Side of the Moon and Zeppelin and everything that we were playing and was like, I'm going to relive fucking the 70s and I'm going to fucking smoke a joint with my friends right now.
I'm actually surprised we didn't smell more weed throughout Sedona.
Yeah. But I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Because Sedona is such like a hippie artist community, like a ritzy artist community.
Yeah. But we did that and then we went to that little town that we couldn't pronounce. Has all the Q's and the U's.
Let's see if they have like Google will give the spelling like pronunciation.
Yeah, but it was cool. We went to a record store and talked with the record store owner. That was fun. And then you had to pee.
Yeah, I don't even know how to spell it to be able to try to bring it up. Fun. So it was this cool little like village that just had. Oh, there it is. Talakepake Arts and Shopping Village.
Okay, have Google say it and then put it up to the mic.
How do you do that?
Let me see.
I was just looking. I just Googled and that came up.
Copy. You're on Google Chrome right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Speak.
Pronunciate. I have it on no volume.
How to pronounce the name of this city and the surrounding municipality in the Mexican state of Jalisco. We'll be looking at how to say more interesting but often confusing Mexican words, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel. So, 2 different ways of pronouncing it. Now in Spanish, this is said as Tlaquepaque, Tlaquepaque.
Tlaquepaque.
So really, I guess that's how
Tlaquepaque.
because it's not that hard.
Okay, get to it.
It is accepted that.
Okay, I don't care about you. You're stupid.
Talkie-packy.
Talkie-packy. Like a Packer. Todd Packer. So Sedona was fun, and then there is one thing that I need to fucking talk about on this trip that I talked about on Whiskey Capitalist, but you were there for my reaction to it. Retard in the bathroom.
Hey guys, you just watched a clip from the Till Death podcast. We have someone who wants to say something to you.
You know what I've come for. I want their abs. And now you'll give it to me.
Subscribe. Videos.
Do it.